Alright, we've had next generation consoles for a while now, and I think it's time to revisit the whole console war thing and see who's winning. Now, guys, I know what a lot of you are probably thinking, oh no, another video about the console wars, Xbox versus PlayStation, whatever. But let's be real here, let's break down the numbers, let's try and put our fanboy biases that we all probably have aside and just look at numbers and look at facts and see where things are really at, okay? Promise? So now we do have the July 2014 NPD results, and it puts PlayStation 4 at #1. Just so you know, the NPD doesn't give numbers, it gives rankings, and it only accounts for physical retail. So July's top-selling console was the PlayStation 4 over the Xbox One, and the top-sold software title was The Last of Us HD, which is for PS4. And just to note, this is the 7th month in a row that the PlayStation has bested the Xbox One. Just saying. Just the numbers don't lie. But now we're in the present, and we're looking at games that we have now and in the future, and games that have been announced and shown at Gamescom in Germany. And honestly, both consoles have a lot to offer. I think Xbox One is off to a good start. They have Scalebound, Sunset Overdrive, Halo 5, Halo the Master Chief Collection, which I'm incredibly excited for. But for Gamescom, all they really had to talk about was Tomb Raider. Really? Rise of the Tomb Raider? Well, I think it's going to be awesome, and it's a kick-ass deal for the temporary exclusive or whatever it's going to be. For the Xbox One, I think that they need a little more. Sony showed off a bunch of AAA exclusive titles, including The Order, Little Big Planet 3, Bloodborne, and then they also have games like Deep Down and, you know, indies. Xbox One has been trying to bump it up with indies, and I think they're doing a good job, too. One thing in the near future that I think Sony gets a little bit of an edge on is games being announced at Tokyo Game Show. Tokyo Game Show is usually Sony's big show, and Shuhei Yoshida has actually said that they couldn't fit the amount of games they wanted to announce at Gamescom, so they have more new titles to announce at Tokyo Game Show. Shit, that's pretty cool. So those are kind of the facts, and those are the things that we have right now to look at. This is kind of like a report card. This is kind of like a who's who, a what's going on of PlayStation versus Xbox. And I think we should do this every couple of months, just visit it and look at like what the numbers are and also what the game's current and future are, because this is actually kind of fun. I think this is much better than just saying which is better because of what reason. Now, I don't like actually picking things, but from what I've given, it seems like Sony does have a slight edge, but it's most important that you guys let me know in the comments who you think is winning right now. It's August 2014, and who do you think is really winning the console war? Who has your heart, and who do you think has the bigger, you know, obviously, Sony has the bigger numbers, but just who has the better mind share of the market? You know what I mean? I think the biggest thing to look at and the biggest thing to get excited about is that video game sales for the year are already up 16% compared to last year. And now last year, video games made $15 billion. So this year, the game industry is poised to totally eclipse that. And I think that's a win for everybody, whether you own a PS4 or an Xbox One or just a Wii U. Sorry. I think that means we're all in good shape, right? But guys, let me know in the comments who you think is winning, PlayStation 4 versus Xbox One. Let's be real about this. Let's try and not be crazy, ravenous fanboys. Let's talk about it in a civilized manner. And be sure to give this video a like because it definitely helps us out. We're also giving away free games. Check out the link for that. We're giving away free games to, you know, boost the channel and give you guys free shit because it's awesome. So definitely subscribe. A lot of you probably have, so thank you. You're awesome. But if you haven't, definitely do that. And guys, I'm Jake Baldino. I'll see you in the next video about video games.